All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today, we're going to look at some stuff. So we've got the mystery shards. We got 36 left. We've been blown through a lot. Ancient shards, we've got 644. Void shards, we've got 123. 7 primals and 47 sacreds. As far as fusions go, we're not really doing too much here. We have, I think, 50 shards of Mr. Bobos, if I remember correctly. We should get the other 50 to get the one for the vault, and then we're not going to use him. He seems to be an interesting character. I mean, I don't love him, but I don't hate him. He's got good stuff going on. He's got a decreased speed, which is very helpful. He's got a decreased crit rate and decreased crit damage on the whole enemy team. He removes one random debuff from all allies, and he heals an ally by 10% of their max HP when they're hit with a critical hit. So this is basically assuming that you built your heroes where they're going to get hit with critical hits a lot. So it's kind of a whatever passive. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh my god, it's the best passive ever. I mean, he looks kind of cool. He's got a shiny little Satan broken thing back here. Not quite a pentagram, but he's very goaty, very Satan-y, very yeah, whatever. He's gonna go in the vault anyway, so we don't really care too much. We're not going for this guy, obviously, but he is kind of cool looking. He looks like something out of it's like Frosty the Snowman if he like was on a really bad drug trip. That's what he looks like. Either way, he's in a horror movie like Jack Frost. There you go. That's that. Is that what the movie was called? I don't remember. There was a movie where it was bad. It was a horror movie, and he was a snowman. So that's where we're at on there. Oops, I didn't look at this. Fragment summons. We are going to get Dark Kale in the next week or so. So we only need what 3? We get 3 per room, and we need what is that? 16 pieces. So yeah, it'll take us maybe a week and a half to get him once the reset happens in 2 days. So that's good. We'll get Dark Kale. We're going to build him up immediately. Funny enough, we're actually moving very quickly on Gerda. I didn't realize how close we were getting. Like the end of this month is 75 pieces, and then next month we get her. So we are going to be getting her very quickly, at least in the realm of videos and stuff like that. It goes by fast for me. So we are going to be getting another legendary very quickly. So now I'm going to have 3 legendaries to work on, which is crazy. So there you go. We're building up that group very quickly, and that's nice. And I actually, funny enough, think I got her awakening. So Soul Collection, yeah, we actually got her 2-star. We pulled it the other day, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Apparently, this game loves to give me heroes that I need before I get them, so that's kind of cool. So at least we have her awakening ready to go, and once we get her, we can kind of do that. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll move forward on there. As far as what we're doing in game, all right, so we've been doing leveling. We did some leveling, at least. I have, I think, a bunch of 40s ready to go that are cooking right now. Yes, we've got 1, 2, we got the 5 heroes cooking. As far as Champion Vault, I think I have, we have 2 5-stars. I think I have 1 chicken, maybe 2. So we only need 1 or 2 more of these to get to 5-star, and then we can promote Kale basically immediately upon getting him, and then we'll throw in another 4 and get ready for Gerda, and then hopefully see what we can do on the in-between, if there's any heroes we can build. I have still been farming Gore Mask. I slowed down for a second. We have all of the Guardian faction filled in. I'll show you that in a second. Skills, we have a few left. He has a lot of books. He needs a lot of books to finish. So 2, 3, so that's 5. So we still need 9 books, and we've already put, 3, 6, and 2. So we've already put 8 books into him. 8 copies, not books. So we will be getting him maxed out, and then he'll be done, and we'll put him back in the vault. But I stopped farming that level for a little bit because we were trying to level up fast. So I went back for champion training, but then I skipped it. So I decided I didn't really feel like spending another day or two trying to get the extra, not a day or two, an extra bunch of energy and points to get the shards that we needed from there. So we're going to go for Dungeon Divers right now. We do have a few more heroes that we're working on here to level, and then I have a ton of heroes in my vault. And thank God I got this up to 200, my vault, because now I can actually hold all these heroes and keep it going. So we are going to be working on that. Oh, I didn't show you the other thing. That was the important thing. So Mithrala, we built her up. We've got her moving. Is this going to be her final build? No. Not even close. I threw this stuff on her so we could test her out and see how she does. We will be putting her in something a little bit more HP friendly. I would like to get her accuracy up to like the 400 range, if possible. So I'm considering perception gear and a couple of other things. We do want to get her HP extremely high. As of right now, we've got her at 61,000 HP, which isn't terrible. We've got 1,734 attack. We've got 2,800 defense, which is not that great because her damage is based on defense. So I would like to get that up into the 35 to 4,000 range. Speed is 215. Not the best, but not terrible. It's good enough, and her crit rating is good. Her crit damage is terrible. Resistance is 72, and her accuracy is 316. So basically, she's around that 400 mark right now on resistance, which is nice, even though it doesn't reflect in her power. So yeah, otherwise her power would be like 70,000. But we've got her built up. Eventually, I would like to get a crit damage piece, and I think we're going to stick with HP on the chest, and then we'll try to get her some other stuff. We want to get her in some of the best gear. And as you can see, we've been farming for Ice Golem, so I have a bunch of random gear in here. We did get a bunch of things from the city, so that's right here. So these are all the gears I've kept. I did sell a few off because some of them were trash. We did just get a few new ones from yesterday, which I'll show today as to where we got those. One of the fights was extremely hard, and I ended up figuring it out, so that's good. So we definitely got some gear here for these new sets, and then we'll move forward. Hopefully get some accessories if we can get to the boss on normal mode. I don't know how that works, but we will see. Other than that, I don't think we've really been moving forward on any of the other heroes because we've been focused solely on Mithrala and Dark Kale. So I think we're basically just sitting there and trying to finish them. We did the doggos, so they're all set up, ready to go. I think we just need to finish out masteries on what's his name, Muckstalker. Still, I've been pushing him back because so many things have been going on, and he doesn't really help my progression right now. So I'm like trying to get him done. It's been rough. So that's where we're at on that. Champion Vault. I don't think we got anything especially new here. I do want to get these epics kind of built up and get them ready to go at level 60, just so we have them. And then there's a few other because their skills are max. So literally, it's just getting them to 6-star. That's all we have to do, and then farm their masteries. I think the Orc Girl is my first one that we're going to do because she actually has a use and is actually really strong. So I do want to build her. She's probably going to be the first one. Lich would be my second, and then the other two are just whenever I decide to do them. I'm saving up books because I don't know who the next hero that I'm going to 6-star out of rares is. I'm not sure about at least the ones that I haven't booked already. So the ones that are maxed, actually, no, we're going to be doing Fleshmonger. So I'll probably be putting books into him. But I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste my time with books right now. I want to build the heroes that are from campaign. So we are going to start building Flinger. Obviously, I'm building Gore Mask right now, as you saw. We finished the dogs, so the dogs are ready to go. They're level 60, so that's another campaign hero done. We've already done Diabolist. We've done Templar. We've done Executioner. Like, there's a bunch that we've done. I want to finish out the rest of them. So especially, what's her name? This one, Adjudicator, maybe is that her name? I don't know what her name is, but the one that does the counterattack from the campaign. So she's good. We definitely want to get her to 6-star, but also we beat that faction crypt. So we want to get working on Fleshmonger to help us out there, which is basically where we're at on faction wars, because this is the main focus of the game right now. I'm not really focused on anything else, which is why most of my progression videos aren't going to show too much progression in many areas at this point, because we want to make sure that we're kind of pushing forward on this. So really, it's going to be all about heroes right now. As you can see, Skinwalkers is right there. I still haven't done this. It just opened up today. We're going to play with this a little bit and see if we can maybe get this 3-star here. That would be very nice. And hopefully we'll get to that 800 mark pretty soon. I think most of these ones that are bad, like Shadowkin and Dark Crypt, honestly, a lot of it's going to come down to me just getting one more level 60 that can give me a couple extra stars. Because once I have 2, maybe even 3, depending on the Crypt, I can get it up to the 50 mark, which basically means that there's Undead Horde I can probably fix with one hero. Dwarf I can probably fix by getting Madman up, because then I have a bunch of 60s that'll stay alive. So we'll get Madman built for this, and then that'll probably shoot me up to 50 stars here. Same thing here. I can just build 1 or 2 of the other heroes up in Shadowkin up to a good level. Sylvian Watchers, same thing. I have all my Sylvian Watchers are level 50, so I don't have any level 60s in there. So just leveling up heroes to 60. So right there, that's 14, 13. That's like 27 right here. 40 stars, and then whatever I get here. So figure there's at least 40 to 50 stars up for grabs just by building one really good hero for the factions to get through those few levels and get the extra 3 stars that I need, and that'll get me up over the 800 mark. And then we'll be on the final. Countdown here to Lydia. Even though that final countdown could be months and months and months or a year, it's still there. It's starting. We're getting there. And honestly, it's because I don't focus on it. I just focus on building heroes. I don't really spend a lot of time in these faction crypts, which I really should. Like, this should be what I would be doing today. It's just literally sitting here and trying to figure out which heroes I can use. Do I need to switch gear? Do I need to do stuff like that? And it would be nice to get these books, because then that would get me Mithrala leveled up quicker. So that might force my hand on some of these crypts a little bit more to really push this. I may even just say screw it and just focus on leveling heroes to 60, like just stop everything and just start building heroes for like nonstop. Because right now I'm only doing maybe one every week or every 2 weeks, depending. I could push that. Like I could easily push that up. I could probably bang out 6 to 8 heroes in a month if I was like really trying hard to just only do that and just skip everything else. So that is an option. But I don't really want to do it that fast. I kind of want to focus on getting the books for the other heroes. So let's look at what we've been working on. We haven't done anything really in all this stuff. The only thing we've been working on is trying to get into silver on Arena Tag Team, which sucks. As you can see, I just dropped back down to another where I'm going to go back down to 3, basically. I'll get demoted if I don't play some tag team, essentially. And I haven't done. I think I did one fight. Yeah, we're at 9, so I did one fight. So we'll just do our fights probably, and that'll get us back up here. The problem is that this is going to last for 6 days, so I have to constantly come in here and keep my thing up here and keep my bar up here to get promoted. Now, I could have done it last week. I just didn't because I just hated it. I literally hate this like more than anything, and I feel like I can do it. All right, it's not like it can't be done. I've been doing it, and it's fine. Like it's totally doable. I just effing hate it. I literally hate Tag Team Arena. I hated Arena to begin with, and now this is 3 times that, and it's just and nobody plays it. So the problem with that is that once again, like I said before, is that all the jerks from the high end areas are getting pushed back into bronze, and now we're fighting all these insanely strong teams because they don't play anymore. You know, it's like a lot of these people, I would guarantee you that a lot of people you're fighting in here in bronze, they're all going to be heroes and teams that just don't care about tag team anymore because maybe they finished it and they just skip it now. They just, whatever, we don't care. We just leave it in bronze. So now we're fighting them. And there's a lot of them, as you can see. Like I'll find teams in here randomly that have like, you know, one crap hero here and there, but it's very far and few between. It doesn't happen often. And every fight's going to be the same. So we basically need to come up with a counter team of speed heroes. So I'm going to have to build basically Arbiter. Who else do I have? I guess Haikatoon. And we're going to have to get, I don't know. I don't know who I want to put there, if it's Spirit Host or not. But we're going to have to build up those speed heroes to be like 300 plus to get us into like, and that's not to do this. It's just to do it where it's not as annoying. Because I can do this. I have ways around it. I can fix it where I can get through some of these fights and not worry about it and still win, or at least win 2 out of the 3 fights. So it's not like it's undoable. It just means I have to pick my fights a little more carefully. But yeah, if I really want to make this just like a little more relaxing for myself, I would have to rebuild my heroes like almost 100% on my arena teams. So the question is this worth my time to do all that, or is the faction crypt worth it to get Lydia? You know, like this doesn't do crap for me. This is just annoying mission that they decided to put in the game for stupid reasons because it doesn't make sense. They just want you to spend money, so that's why this is a mission. There's zero reason for you ranking in gold to be a part of any mission in this game. So we know it's just so they can get money because people are going to feel like they need to buy heroes. That's that. So do I care about this? Do I care about the lizard? No, I don't, unfortunately. So I am going to keep going, though. Like, I'm going to try to get it. I would like to at least get into silver so I can start buying the bazaar stuff over here. So honestly, getting to gold for me is worth it in the sense that it opens the shop. It's not worth it for me in the sense that I'll get that hero because I could give 2 shits about the hero. So really, it's just how much I want to work to be able to unlock this. That's it. And it'll give me the ability to get at least maybe 1 legendary skill tome every once in a while. You know, I could save up. I don't really need the shards, so I would probably just save up my bars every single week and not spend it on energy and the rare skill tome anymore, maybe. That might be an option. Or just ignore it completely and just keep buying my tomes here and get my rares all leveled up to max, and then eventually move into legendaries when I have nothing else to buy. So there you go. Those are my options. But that's my feelings on tag team. It's a crap area, and you know I hate something when I curse, and I did. So you know that I hate something a lot. So here we go. Curse City. Let's look at this. This is the update as far as what's going on. We did get, and this is hard mode. So in hard mode, we were able to get to 28 fights. I don't think there was anything. I think everything else is stopping me. So like this fight, we don't have heroes that are built high enough to beat this. or at least good enough. There's just nothing here. It's literally my worst factions, and it's HP, and those are my worst heroes. So this is a combination of two of the worst factions and types of heroes that have stopped me in Doom Tower. So that's why this is a hard stop boss for me. It's not even a hard fight. It's literally just because I don't have heroes that are built. So that's that. And then we did get into here. This is a fight we could conceivably do, but I would have to really mess with it, and it would probably take me a while. But this is a fight that we can push through, hopefully. I'll play with that another day. I don't have any keys right now, so we can't really do it, but that's that. And then over here, so we have the spider, which is a complete hard stop because we don't have any HP burn heroes that can do it in these factions. So yeah, so there you go. So we're not doing that anymore. And this fight is very annoying. I've been messing with it. Do I think I could beat it? Yes. I just think it's going to be very hard. I think I got her down to like maybe half or possibly 3/4 of the way, and then she respawned the entire team and they killed me. So this is something I'd have to really play with and work with. It's a very fine line between bringing in too much defense and bringing in not enough attack to kill the chick before the fight gets out of control again. So we'll see how that goes. It's a random fight. I hate it, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm not even focusing on it right now. We went back into normal. So we're basically stuck here. I think this we were stuck to because I don't have any heroes in these factions once again that can really do this. I have a few, like, look at this, they're all 50s. Yeah. Everybody I have is basically Cleo and then a bunch of 50s. So this might be a stop for now until we get more heroes. So we might just say screw it and skip it. And then I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's all of our stuff. We're stuck. So we are stuck on this. We don't care anymore. So we went back into normal. So I've been doing normal now. I'll probably just work on normal and then forget this exists once I get stuck here. And so far, we still have at least what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like another 6 rooms, 7 rooms in the first area that we'll definitely beat because we cleared it on hard. So we're definitely going to clear it here. And then we'll push this way. So for some reason, this guy is being a real jerk. Like he hits way harder and a bunch more times than the real version. So I don't understand what happened there. I don't know if it changed or if something like they decided to make him a little worse or harder. I didn't honestly look at this part. So either way, this boss is a pain in the ass right now. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I can try to bring in some other heroes or maybe put somebody in HP Destroy that I haven't put in before. But right now, this team is like she's good and she's good. Everyone else is not set up for this. So we can beat it. I would just have to move a bunch of gear around, which is, it's doable. So we can beat that, but it is a little bit rough. And then we are up to, I think that's it. So that's the stop here. We finished all this. We are in this area. We definitely got to, who did we beat? We beat her on normal with this team. Say that's the team I was using in hard mode. So we did beat it this way. And then we did beat the spider because we actually have someone who can burn. So, yeah, hard mode is annoying because literally I can kill the spider. I can get it down to 0 HP. It's just going to keep reviving because I can't actually kill it. So, yeah, it's a real annoyance. So we will be moving into this first chapter here. I haven't done it yet. So that's going to be interesting since the fights are already getting annoying. So we're going to see how they get in the final area, which is this area. But we are going to be moving into the final area soon. This will probably be a hard stop for me because I feel like this is going to be the hard stop for almost every player because it's a very specific team that you need to beat Sand Devil, and I don't think I have that team, especially with conditions. Like this fight is already ridiculous without conditions, so I have a feeling this is just going to be I don't care. Like I'm probably going to be like, oh yeah, we'll put this person, I'm going to hit play, watch me die, and then forget that it exists again. So, and I'm sure the key is past that point, right? I would assume, right? Where's the key? Am I wrong? We'll see. The key is somewhere. Where is the keys? Are they in the regular chapters? I don't even know. I haven't looked. Here we go. We got one key here in a fight that I'm at. This fight is, yeah, I don't even want to talk about that fight. That fight is annoying. And then I think maybe we have another key. Oh, so all the keys are available without having to go in that final area. So there you go. So maybe we can get to him. So maybe we'll be able to do a fight on him eventually. But it looks like there's going to be some hard stuff here. This is hard mode Ice Golem, which I think we did beat. Yeah, we did beat him. So, but once again, I don't know how that's going to work. At least we have Syl. We have Drex. We have her for speed. We have him. I mean, this is a doable fight, probably. I think we can definitely do this. I just have to play with it and see which team works, or just do it not on auto. That would be the other option, because it's not a hard fight if you do it on manual. It just takes a long time. That's all. So that's where we're at on the city. So we have about what 36 rooms on normal and about 28 on hard right now. So we haven't lost any keys yet. We've been able to do everything so far every single day. It just depends on how much we can get done over the next, basically, I'm just going to keep going until I get blocked. And then if I get blocked, I go back and fight the stages. Like, I'll go back and fight these stages. Like, there's no reason to waste keys on these stages if they're not getting you anywhere. So that's why I haven't done them. But yeah, if you're having trouble on this, I mean, a few of the fights in here that are kind of annoying. I mean, I can't really. There was one double boss fight that was a little annoying. Which one was it? Was it over here or over here? I don't remember where it was. I beat it though. It was really annoying. Where the hell is it? Double fight. Was it this one? Yeah, this fight was annoying, but we were able to beat it with this team. So that's the team we used to get through it. I believe, if I remember correctly, what we did was... All right, so what we did in this fight, it's a longer fight, so I'm not going to... It's like a really long fight. But I focused the spider first, and I made sure that I had heroes that could... Basically, did I have a turn meter? Did I bring a turn meter special? No, I didn't. This is the team I used, right? Best teams. Let me make sure that's the team I use here. Yeah, this is the team I used. So we focused on the spider first to kill him, because he is the one that's causing the problems, and will heal back with the baby spiders, if I remember correctly. I believe we did that. I believe we focused him first, right? I don't remember, dude. I really wish I remembered. But yeah, he was a pain in the butt, but we were able to do that. And like I said, I may do separate videos on each one of these fights. Well, not may, I will, but I'll do separate videos on these fights just to show you like how we got through it. But it would be too long if I show you every fight right now. So I will be doing separate videos on the double boss fights within the city as I get through them and find better versions of the ways to beat them. But I'm going to show my worst versions. We'll start with that, and then we'll move forward into other stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. That's for the city. That's what we've been working on. I mean, I spend most of my time in here outside of farming, because I just wanted to. Some of these fights are a little bit long and a little bit hard, but I'm thinking once we start getting more heroes again and start building up, same thing like faction crypt. Eventually, this will not be as bad. I think it's still going to be annoying, and hopefully we can find some auto teams for some of the more annoying fights. Like this one wasn't that bad because we had Drex. I think he revived like 2 or 3 times on auto, and that's just because I was lazy and didn't feel like actually watching the fight. So yeah, we did beat him. That one wasn't that bad. I actually had no trouble with that one. Yeah, but really at this point, Scarab's going to be annoying, and this guy's going to be annoying because you have the Fire Knight and this jerk. And this is the turn meter one. Yeah, we were trying to reduce turn meter on him, but the problem is I have very limited heroes that can do the things I need to do here. And yeah, Aethel is in here, and that's because she hits 3 times under A1, and I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Anytime you see me pull out Aethel, you should know that I'm desperate. All right, you should know that I'm desperate for heroes. Okay, that's how much I don't like her. So yeah, I'm desperate for heroes. So we brought Satyr in. He's not level 60, but the problem is we need heroes that can hit multiple times. So like he could be an option. We could put him in the lead. You know, but oh no, I don't have the city key. I forgot I didn't beat it yet. But this is a team that I might try. I think he hits twice, right, or once. I don't remember. But he hits twice, 3 times. She's whatever. He hits 3 times, and he is there for turn meter reduction. So really, it's trying to figure out a way to kill this jerk before this jerk becomes an issue. If we leave him alive, our HP gets destroyed within like seconds. Like it's insane how fast he destroys your HP. And if we leave him alive, we get hit with a ton of AoEs and die while getting our HP destroyed. So we need to figure out a way to get him on turn meter control, I think, is the answer. And then we'll just keep lowering his turn meter, kind of like you would any other Fire Knight. I'm pretty sure that worked. Was he? I think it was freezing that lowered his turn meter. But in this fight, I feel like his turn meter was... I don't know if I was able to drop it. I think I was. I don't remember. I know in the regular fight, you can't. But I feel like this fight's a little bit weirder. So either way, we tried it. It was working a little bit. We got them down pretty far on him. He's the trouble. So we got to get that shield down faster. So I need heroes that can do 3 and 4 hitters that are in these 4 stupid factions that I don't use. But yeah, there you go. That'll be that. We'll get through it eventually. I'm not too worried about it. Doom Tower we stopped on because, like I said, I just didn't feel like doing Bommal on hard. I may end up trying to figure out how to do it with just. Here we go. Do it with just what's her name, Spirit Host. I may just build her up and see how that goes. But yeah, we don't want her. Like if we tried this with just like let's say we brought in her for speed. All right, we bring in Spirit Host. Maybe defense in all battles. Maybe that would be the answer. Is there who's defense in all battles? Nope. Let's just bring in you, and we'll bring who else? Who else dies fast? You. All right. So defense, HP in dungeons. Who else? Who's good? HP in all battles. That could be good. I don't know if HP or defense would be better in this fight. Um, let's just try it with. This is dungeon. Let's try it with HP. Who was that? Akoth, right? HP in all battles. Yeah, let's just try it. Start. Let's see how it goes. We'll get them killed real quick. I'm curious. I'm curious how fast she dies in here because I have a feeling she's going to die very quickly because she needs more defense. Her defense isn't that high. If you watched the video that I put out about killing hard mode boy Bommal, it was very annoying. I'm curious how much defense we're going to need to make this work. But the point here is we don't want all the extra nonsense. We don't want all the extra uh, buffs. We don't want anything. We literally just want Spirit Host to be able to HP, to regen HP enough fast enough to not have to worry about the bombs, basically. Maybe we can get some HP burns up first before we all die. All right, so now, like I said, we don't want to get any buffs. We just want to see. This is a problem here because he's going to use. Let's just let him die. Let's do this. I don't want any extra bombs. We don't want turn meter reduction. Burn. And then this. See, now she has no things on it. We're going to use this skill here. Freeze that bomb. Question is will she survive the bombs? That's the problem. Which right now she won't because it's going to go off. See? All right, well, you know what? If she didn't get stunned, that wasn't terrible. I'm not mad at that. Replay that real quick. If she didn't have the HP burn and stun, I feel like we might have been able to get through that if she didn't get hit with all that crap. Because that's going to be the hardest part, I feel, is just getting it to the point where they're all dead and she's not. You would think that would be the easy part. Dying is not a problem. Dying without one hero dying is important. And the problem is I can't really throw anything on her to make her stay alive more because then she'll get the extra bomb. And we don't want that. We are going to have to build her resistance and defense up. I already know that. But I feel like she could work on Bommal as a secondary. We are farming gear now, so that's an option. We can get her in another bolster set maybe, or maybe a regen set. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think regen might be the easiest because it's something we can farm, you know? This is actually working out better that they're dying. There we go. That's right. Kill them quicker. Now there's no way we can mess up. All right. Let's see how much damage she can take. Ooh, we got 2 bombs. Not good. All right, she got through that. I can't see, though. There we go. Just healing. Oh, we're gonna die from the bombs. Yeah. So we definitely need more HP and defense on her. I mean, we only have like 1800 defense, so it worked out on 150. We're talking like, what are we at now? What is she? Was this guy 305? So yeah, we're gonna have to double up on her defense. I feel like it'll work, but I'm gonna have to really work on her. I haven't rebuilt her since we started the game, except to give her a little more speed. So we really got to work on her stuff. Let me just look. Let me see. Where is she? Where the hell did she go? Where's my girl? There we go. So we want to get her speed up higher, obviously. We want her to go faster because that's how she was able to do it on the 150, is that she can get 2 turns here and there, which will get her HP up. As you can see, her defense is not very good. So we were going to try and get that up to like 2,500, 3,000 probably, I think would be more than enough at this point, at least for the stage we're on. Then we've got this 40,000 HP. We want to get that up a little bit higher. And then, like I said, speed is really the big thing. If we can get her crit rate fixed, that would be nice too, because then she'll do more damage and heal back more. And resistance, we're going to try and get this accuracy out of here because we have a ton of accuracy we do not need. So we're going to try and get these accuracy stats out and get it into resistance so she can resist the bombs. And then that's basically the deal. So we're going to try it. I mean, I have no other way to beat him, so it's not like this is going to be like, oh, I shouldn't do this. Like, I might as well do it. I'm already at the point where I'm stuck, right? So we might as well do it. All right, but that's Spirit Host for you. We're definitely going to build her up. Oh, stop. Close this up. And start moving forward in the city. We'll see how that goes. We do have CVC going on right now. I don't think I have 10,000. Yeah, I don't have 10,000 points yet. But we are getting all the stuff for CVC. And we're going to be doing these 2 events right now because I want gear. So we are doing Dungeon Divers, and we're not doing Artifact Enhancement. We don't care about that. We're waiting to get Kale, so I'm not wasting my silver now for a event that doesn't matter. And then we're going to go into tournaments, and we are doing the Ice Golem in conjunction with the Artifact Enhancement event, because that way we can get, I don't know, we can get this game frozen. That's what we can get. See, we already started working on it. We have 18 hours to do it. I have all my energy from today, and I have a bunch of energy refills, I think, in my mail, and I have 7,000 gems, so I can definitely do this. Yeah, I mean, 7,000 gems is more than enough to get the energy I need to beat this, right? So we're gonna get up to here. We're not gonna push for the book. I don't care. We're just gonna get this, and hopefully get the artifact enhancement. I mean, the artifact, the farming one, whatever, the dungeon divers. We're gonna get that one, and then we'll have the epic done because we only need 2 more to win, and then I can ignore the entire Christmas event finally, and then we're going to move forward with just getting the leveling up for Kale done, and then we're going to farm probably Dragon until we have Kale. That's probably going to be what we're going to do, and once I have the heroes I need to 6-star him, because I need lifesteal gear, I need speed gear, everything from that area, and then we also need regen gear, so we may have to farm some Fire Knight. But that's what we're going to do for the holiday. That's going to be our holiday kind of gift to ourselves, is just putting it on auto for gear and not worrying about anything else. And hopefully we get some good pieces. I don't know what level I'm going to farm on. For this, I've been farming stage 16 because it's the easiest stage to do. It's the quickest stage to do and has the highest chance of getting 6-star gear versus the time it takes to actually do it. So running around 16 so far, depending on the fight. Sometimes 15, sometimes 16, depends on which battle and which affinity it is. So yeah, that's basically it for today. If you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, if you guys are going for the fusion, let me know if you like the snowman. He's kind of cute. I mean, his big teeth are very nice. If you're having trouble in the city, just and we're maybe not as far as I am in it, even though I kind of went back and forth. If you're having trouble and you know, want to know how I beat something, I will be putting out videos on the boss fights as they come. So I will be doing that, and the double boss fights, and possibly even some of the hidden rooms, like not the hidden rooms, but the, what is that? The star ones? What do they call it? The affinity ones, the blessing rooms, whatever they are. Another reason for you to have to spend money. What rooms? Yeah. So as long as those rooms, I'll do a couple just to show you which heroes I use to beat them. But if you specifically have one that you're having trouble with, just leave a comment below, and we can discuss it. And if not, I can make a video for whatever you're having trouble with, if it's not an easy explanation. And yeah, that's basically it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Always good. Helps the channel. Help the channel grow. Help us grow. Help me grow so that I don't have to go to work anymore. I want to make videos for you all the time. That's what I want. I want to be answering questions that are smart. I want to be answering questions that are dumb. I want to be answering questions that are middle of the road. I want to answer all the questions. I want that to be my job, answering questions. Yeah. How do you feel about cake? I love it. There you go. See, I'm already good at it. Thank you very much. All right. So that's the city. That's Faction Wars. That's CVC. That's what I'm doing. And this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys take care.